So let me start this off by saying I am not an electrician. I do not pretend to be an electrician. I have never played an electrician on TV, and I haven't consulted an electrician before I did this. So always use your own good judgment, ask your own questions. Don't just do something that somebody else does simply because, well, they frickin' did it. I did, however, get this idea from a buddy of mine who, although he's not an electrician, he is a certified electrical mechanic for an airline. And got a new workshop. It's still a mess, so, you know, ignore the mess. But moved into a new workshop. When I came in here, the lighting was just horrible. It literally had one friggin' light, just one little fixture up top, the one that's closest to us. That was the only light fixture that was in here. And it's just pathetic. I love my new workshop. I'm still trying to get it set up, but I had to do something about the lighting to try and add some more lights into this place at a reasonable price. I was looking at a couple of those 4-foot fixtures from like Lowe's or Home Depot to wire those in, put them up. Was going to end up running me over $100 for two of the decent sized ones that I thought might put out enough light that I'm really going to need in here. Then in talking with my buddy, he did something similar to this out in his garage, and he did it a little different. He hooked his up with a extension cord so that he can just plug it in and unplug it as he wants, because his walls are already finished and it was going to be a lot harder for him to actually hardwire the lights in and run himself a switch and so forth. But with these walls aren't finished. There's no sheetrock on the walls yet. The insulation's not in yet. Hell, the ceiling's not even in yet. So it's real easy for me to go ahead and wire this. So basically I've wired up a switch. Actually did a 2-switch system here, real simple. One switch will control one set, the other one control the other set. And I'm gonna put these fixtures in that I got from, I believe I bought these at Home Depot, and they're like $2 a piece. $2.50, something like that. You know, with tax and everything, I know I paid less than $3 a piece for these. It's not ceramic, it's actually a hard plastic, simple 2-wire outlet. And I'm using these in conjunction with some EcoSmart LEDs. This is going to allow me to put a total of about a dozen lights in here. The lights, the fixtures, the switches, the wiring, everything. I'm gonna have maybe $100 wrapped up in this, maybe. I'm gonna have a lot better selection on where I place the lights, as opposed to just 2 sets of 4-foot tube fluorescents. And the power drain on these, according to my buddy, again, not an electrician, just going off of what he said, is going to be very comparable to the single 100-watt bulb that was almost like a little mini spotlight that was hanging in this room when we bought the place. So, I mean, hell, I mean, 12 lights with close to the same, you know, power usage. That's a no-brainer, absolute no-brainer. So I'm going to kind of go through this. Some of this is going to be done with pictures to make it a little simpler. I'll do a little commentary, and we'll get this knocked out. I've got one more set of 3 lights that I'm going to add in here, going to hang, and I'm going to kind of walk you through it. So this is just a 6-foot long cedar picket that I bought at Home Depot or Lowe's for, I don't know, I think I paid $2 and some change for it. So I measured in 6 inches on each end, took a paddle bit, drilled a 1-inch hole, put another hole in the center. It's just where the wiring will come through for my fixtures to make a hanging light. I've already added some wires with a couple feet of lead to these. Got 3 of them, so they'll just kind of go like so. So I've left myself a service loop, got everything mounted. As you can see, I've also put some electrical tape around the wire nuts just to be on the safe side. Again, left myself a little bit of a service loop or some slack on this end as well. Got these release hooks here. It makes it real easy if you got to take this thing down to work on it. It'll also allow you to reposition the lighting if you need to. I can put another eye bolt here or on the back side, attach a string to it so that I can angle it if I need to for any reason. Not that I'll need to, but I mainly did it the way I did it to make it easy for me to be able to take it down and work on it, add another one if I want to. As I add a ceiling in here, it'll make it easier for me to take it down, put in the drop seal, and then put that back up. So just some stuff I did that I think will make things a little easier for me. So we're going to turn this on here in a second and see how it does. Okay, here goes. Man, look at that. Look at that. Lights this place up fabulously. And that's just 10 lights. Again, you have to use these LED bulbs. You cannot do this with a regular light bulb, a fluorescent bulb or an incandescent bulb. It draws too much energy. So using these LED bulbs is what will make this happen for you, where you'll be able to just put them all in sequence here. Real low power drain, but provides a really good amount of light. As you can see, I hung this other set a lot closer to the top of my workbench area. Yeah, it's a cluttered mess. I know, I've still got to get this place straightened up. But that way it'll help reduce a little bit of the shadowing as I'm working. I don't get too much shadow because the light's coming more from the opposite side versus, for example, over here. If I'm over here working, you can see there's going to be a lot more shadowing. But again, just personal preference. But it is really going to make this place a lot brighter. Eventually, I will probably add one more light down here in this corner and then one back over in that corner as well, for a total of 12 lights, and then I'll be done. At any rate, till next time, I'll take care. Hope that helped some of you out. Till next time, everybody, be safe. Put your projects out there. Now, I get a lot of ideas off of watching YouTube videos. This is something that I've only recently started doing to get ideas to save myself a little money, come up with some new projects. I'm going to start posting a lot more things on here. I mean, a wide variety of things. As you can see from my shirt, I'm into Scottish heavy athletics. I'm into Jeeps. I'm into a lot of different things. WHN Creations is, it's the way I'm going to go. Find me on Facebook. We're just getting geared up. And again, subscribe to my page. Hope to start posting a lot more videos, and I hope that they're helpful to a lot more folks.